Good night, everyone. Good night, people. The Casta Cup has ended. A lot of stuff has gone, and first, me I go live in terms of, you know, what has transpired over the last from September till now. You have September, October, November, December, the last 4 months or 4.5 months. It's Taliban, big up yourself. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, my boss. My first little wrapped up of the Dakar Cup based on with upon home stretch is Taliban. With upon home stretch. With upon home stretch. And it's good to know that I was able to carry it and see it first and big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. The link, may I try find the link for send the link in the chat. Honestly, me new to this, May I try find the link for send the link in the chat. Find page. Find that page. Me no see it as a share link. Post comment. Settings. Stream info. Back to the chat. Alright, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Big up yourself. Continue coverage. Yes, my boss. So I want to share the entire structure of the schoolboy football competition for the last 4.5 months. I have been following it, and you know, likes of Sadi Chris and myself and MG Sports, we have done a lot of coverage where the schoolboy football is concerned. And to me, one of the biggest failure to me is centralized school. They have promised so much during the course of the season, and they failed to deliver on the promise. Because one time I said the only team could give Glenmere a run for their money is Central High School. And to be honest with you, when Mrs. Central no make it, me I say, Father God, I was saying to myself, what is this? Because this is one of the team I touted to go as far as semi-finals and go to the finals and maybe go on to win the cup based on the quality football. But Central is a fairly young team, young team. Roderick, McNabb, it is a fairly young team, and me expect much. I think much was expected of them based on how they play in the opening season. And I wish them all the best next season because they will return majority of the players. And I know when next season come, they will be a force to reckon with. And I hope they get it right. Honestly, I hope they get it right. I hope they get it right when the time come. We have to just ensure the central team get it right. With all fairness to them, they are trying bunch, trying to create an upset and make one of those team from out of Clarendon. Because Clarendon is giving a lot of trouble where schoolboy football is concerned. They are the powerhouse parish. They are the powerhouse parish where schoolboy football is concerned. And where's the Rajic? You did want to play against them. Which school, Rajic? Which school you attend? I mean, they're a pretty good bunch. I think the goalkeeper that Central lost, Glenmere. Oh, oh. I think the goalkeeper that Central lost against the match against Warriors, that is why Central take a nosedive. Big up yourself, Roderick. Big up yourself. Which number you play now? Me ever follow on the team, Me follow Kirky. Kirky is one of my favorite players in the schoolboy football competition. And the 19th for Glenmere. Glenmere team. Last year I do preseason interview with you guys, remember? And last year I know that Glenmere team will do well this year because I was very much covered 90% of Glenmere games. right up to Champions Cup, right up to the Dacaster Cup final. Central me attack me did one play against them. Yes, and I said which number you play for. You said Glenmere. The person said you go Glenmere. Roderick, you go Glenmere? Oh, you don't want to play against Central? Okay. But all in all, people, I think it is a good season for Glenmere. And on my life, I'm going to say it publicly. I don't think there any team in schoolboy football competition to stop them. I think the Triple Crown is a writing on a wall, which I see is going to be very, very difficult for any schoolboy team to stop this Glenmere attack that they have. And once they get it right, and they are getting it right, they lost to Garvey earlier part in the season, and that is the only setback I see. And they worked on that. They have a good coaching staff. They have a good management team. I think they have a good psychiatric when it comes to get the boys mentally ready. I think they're mastering that from last season. Everybody's not perfect, and they lost to Garvey, and I think they went to the drawing board, and they have learned, and I think they have been mature in decision making in the last 7 to 9 games to 10 games they have been playing. And you have to see that this team is the team to beat, and it's going to take some stopping. I was at the match down in Stets when Stets is playing McGrath and Glenmere is playing Frome, and Frome went up 3-1, and persons at Stets game, I said, Glenmere did, and I said to them, once the match is playing down at that stadium, it's going to end 4-3 in favor of Glenmere. And somebody said, Info, you really said that? Me say, yes, just wait. So they gave the 3-3. All I was surrounded start up on me and say, man, did say it done 4-3. And by the time me said done 4-3, bam, Glenmere go ahead and finish the game 4-3. So you don't speak football with emotion. You speak football with what you know and what you saw. And you don't like say what you believe because you're a part of that fanfare of that team. But you have to say what you know what the team can do. And that is one of the teams that have a depth and have a never say die persona, and that's the Glenmere, and that demonstrated in the match against JC. JC, which is the team that been doing damage in the corporate era, and Glenmere brushed aside them a few days ago in Kingston, like then stand up 3-1. Masterful free kick, and they had a goal to cement off to take a back-to-back title. That is unprecedented for a team to take the Champions Cup back-to-back. Glenmere is the first team to have done that, and the team is from Clarendon. I am a Clarendonian, so I'm proud whether Glenmere do it, or CC do it, or Denby do it, or Central do it, or Vertec do it, or Kempsey do it. But I think Kempsey is the most outstanding team this year in schoolboy football competition based on that giant run they made. Big up yourself, my boss. Based on that giant run by Glenmere. Now, based on that giant run by Kempsey is the team for me, and the coaching staff over there at Kempsey High School, Mr. Keegan Mitchell. Big up yourself, boss. You're young, and you create some serious problem where schoolboy football is concerned this season. That is one of them. And I think if coach must get an award, I think the coach of Kempsey High School, who is a young prodigy, should get an award for that valiant attempt. Could have gone all the way, could have gone all to Champions Cup and Dacaster Cup round of 8. That was just unfortunate of them not to make it. And we have to just say no to Kempsey. They are a pretty young under 16 team, and all of the team by my watch is coming back. Based on my investigation, 90% of Kempsey team is coming back to play Dacaster Cup next year, and they are recruiting, and they are getting some people are knocking down their doors. So they will be a force to reckon with when the D Cup return to supremacy next year. So Kempsey is one of the team you should look out for next year. Winston Jones. And other teams are rebuilding. You know? So the Dacaster Cup 2 seasons now outshine the Manning Cup. Nobody can question the Dacaster Cup now. That 2 seasons now, Dacaster Cup are the last 5 seasons. Doncaster Cup has provided a better quality playing football than last season, than previous. So I don't know if anybody share that view with me that Doncaster Cup provided some serious football for the last 3 seasons. So I just have to test out the live, yeah. Tomorrow night again, or one of those nights, we choose one night where we can have football chit chat. We can talk more about football. We just have to test out the live. Me it still find where to send the link to the page. Me don't know people. Find page. Me say copy URL. Me copy it. And then it tell me say, oh that post comment. Well, I'm gonna try again. I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. Chat. I'm just find my way. Me I try to master this thing here. But see with me people. But as soon as me get it up and running, you will hear much from info. And the under 16 is eating up as well. Find one page. It is